Right, so we've done the top. We've got a nice clean line at the top. Anything we think we might have missed, we can always go back. So we're going to do the bottom. So we're going to stretch the skin and we're going to aim to go up towards the arch here and then down again. So we start from the inner corner. And continue to brush and wipe the brow right the way through the treatment, because we can get rid of any loose hairs and we can also see if there's any that we've missed. Sometimes you get really tiny hair that doesn't want to come out. What you do is you get right underneath it, you pull it, you kind of tweak, you tweak it towards you, and then you pull away from you, and that usually gets rid of it. So we're coming down now, we're going to let this meet that point there. Right, a little trick of the trade. We're going to get the After Wax Witch Hazel Soothing Gel and we're going to wipe it over the brow. At this point it's not for soothing purposes because we're not finished yet. What it does, because it's a gel, it will darken any light hairs that we may have missed, so it will make them show up so we can go back and pick them up again. Now and again, just wipe your tweezers at the end, because you will get the residues of the lotions that you've used building up, which will affect the way they grip. Your tweezers should always be flush with nothing obstructing. And it's amazing really, because I've bought plenty of tweezers and I bought some expensive ones and I've ended up giving them away, because it's not how much the tweezer costs really, it's how it works. Some people think the dearer the tweezer the better it will be, but it's not necessarily the case. I mean, usually if you go for your mid-range ones, you don't have to buy the cheap ones. Sometimes the cheap ones you do get what you pay for, and the dear ones are not as good as you'd expect them to be, so your mid-range ones should always be okay. So we're nearly finished that bit now. I'm just checking if there's any hair that still needs trimming. A lot of the time a hair won't need to be pulled out, it will be enough just to trim it in the right direction. So when it falls back, it will fall back at the right length and in the right place. That's why we always trim them first. So it makes it easier for us to see what we really need to be taking away. Because once you pull the hair out, well, that's it. There's nothing you can do. I personally have never had any disastrous, but I've seen a few. Some people usually just get a little bit giddy when they get a little bit impatient if they, if they can't get to have their eyebrows done properly, or they start picking, and it's easy to do a bad job. Right, so you could just pan in there so you get both of them. Can you get a difference of both of them? And at the same time. Right, so we're going to match up this left one with the right one. So we're going to do the same, but obviously in opposite way. So remember what I said about this one. We're going to aim to keep a straight line in focus, and we're going to go up that way. And where we meet the arch there, we're going to come down again. And the same here. So from the arch point, we're going to aim to meet. I'm just going to step back and keep looking. Now what I've noticed, sometimes some beauty therapists will come behind a client and they'll choose to do eyebrows behind. Now if they can achieve results like that, that's fine. However you can get there, you get there, no problem. However, I never see the sense in that, because I like to see from a straight point of view my client's eyebrows, because when they stand up, gravity takes hold and the face drops a little bit, so I like to see that I've done the eyebrows the same. But I can't see how I couldn't personally do that from this angle, but some can. I think we're going to plus faces shape. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to apply fresh cotton wool and some pre-wax just to wipe off any residues of all the solutions that we've used so far. And then I've got a little bit of eyebrow and eyelash tint mixed up. Now it's only 3% peroxide mix, so it's not got a high percentage there, because we use this on your eyelashes. So we're just going to put a little bit, we're going to brush it through using an orange stick, Stacey's brows. So it's like we're sketching. It's like we let it that out. Stacey's belly, she's not had any breakfast. Right, push it through till the end, and we go in the direction that the hair grows in. Just makes for an easier application. Right, and then you take a brush and you brush it through. Then using a clean cotton wool, cotton bud, and some after wax gel, we'll just go around the outline of the brow. There. Okay. Right, okay.